Okay, to save your desktop files to a flash drive, you will need to insert your flash drive into the USB port. Your computer will may at first notice a little bubble down here. If it's the first time you put your flash drive into the computer, you will notice that there is a little icon that says Safely Remove Hardware that appears down at the bottom bar next to the clock. If your flash drive has been used before, a window for your flash drive will open up or give you an option to view files. With this window open, that's great. You can go ahead and minimize this to the bottom of your screen so that you can continue seeing your desktop. If that window does not open, go to My Computer, and you will notice that I have a E drive that shows up. That E drive is what you were looking for. Some of them will say removable disk, scan disk, USB, or removable drive. What you want to look for is the drive E letter and Gwen and your name. So double click on that and you will have that window open as well. And just click and drag at the bluish, the highlighted color here to move the window over out of the way. On your computer, what you need to make sure that you save, besides the different files and folders on your desktop, would also be in your My Documents folder. Now, I've got this My Documents folder open, and there are several files here that I would need to save. The other files you need to make sure that you save is in the Active Studio 3 folder. You need to double-click on that, go to My Flip Charts. If there are any files listed in here, you need to save the My Flip Charts folder. And you would do that after checking it by clicking on the back arrow here at the top window, right-clicking on My Flip Charts, going to Copy, and then I'm going down to my E drive folder, and then I would have this folder open and paste. Doing this assures me that I have copied any files that are in the My Flip Charts folder. A lot of times in My Documents, the folders you click and drag on create shortcuts, which is not saving any of your folders. It is making an access point, so then your folders would not be saved. Using the copy and paste mode is the safest way to copy and make sure that you have folders that you have saved. After you have saved the My Flip Charts folder, click the back button to go into the My Documents folder. And the other places that you want to save are My Pictures. My Pictures has the different files that are saved for the Microsoft Clip Art and for your digital camera if you've been downloading those as well. So again, you want to right-click, go to Copy, go down either to here where it says the E drive or in the Windows Explorers, highlight the folder you were using. If you need to, click the back button, copy, and paste. And then it will copy those items over to your flash drive. Again, click back into the window for your My Documents. Come back to My Videos. This is an important area to save for your flip videos. They are in this folder right here. If you have used your flip camera at all this year and connected your flip camera to your computer, you must save this folder. Again, right-click, go to Copy, navigate down to your flash drive, right-click, click Paste, and it will save those items that you have been saved there by connecting your flip camera to your laptop. And then those files will be saved just in case anything happens with migration. You will have those backed up. When that is done, then I would recommend going back and saving all of your other files here to your flash drive as well, following the same process. Clicking, and if you hold the shift, clicking on the first file name that's listed, not the other folders, and scrolling down to the bottom, right click on any one of the highlighted files again and select the copy. Again, how I selected all of these files was that I clicked on the very first name. I was holding the shift key down on my keyboard, move the page down by clicking and dragging on the elevator bar here, clicking on the last file name, right click on a folder, any file name there anywhere, and clicking copy. Then navigating back to your E drive and then pasting. And that will start with all of your documents. You will see them just like you're noticing here, them all copying over to your flash drive. When you are done using your flash drive, you must be sure to safely remove your hardware so that any of these files you have copied over do not get corrupted. So I'm just waiting patiently here for my copying of my files to finish. And then I would come down to the safely remove hardware, and it says safely remove mass storage device drive E. You want to make sure that it says drive E. You will click on that, and if it is still busy copying over, you will get this message. If not, it will say that your device is ready to be removed. And that is how you save your files to a flash drive. Okay, now that my documents have finished copying over to my flash drive, I am now ready to exit my flash drive. So I am going to move my window over again a little bit so I can get to the X to close the window. Because like you saw, I had a message saying that the flash drive was in use and could not be ejected yet. So I'm going to click on the X to close that window. And I'm going to double check to make sure I don't have any other windows open for my flash drive, which I did have, so I'm going to close that window again. Come down here to the Safely Remove Hardware. Click on it with the left mouse button to get this message here where it says Safely Remove Mass Storage Device. And now I get a bubble that says that it is safe to remove my flash drive, and on my flash drive the little glow light that shows that it is active is now off, so that I can now safely pull out my flash drive, and I have backed up my files. Now if you have used your files between the time you back up, you do need to remember to resave those files on your flash drive following these same procedures as was reviewed here, as often as necessary to keep your files current.